Hi YouTube, it's Labor Day here in the USA, the day I'm recording this. I'm just getting over a cold. I've had this stuff about a week, but I couldn't talk real well. So I'm just starting to feel better today. So if you hear me coughing or yakking throughout this, that's why. We're going to start this month's tool haul off with these set of 3 Pro Auto compact head ratchets. This Pro Auto, they're a Japanese company, but these are actually manufactured in Taiwan. I learned about these through the real Japanese tool meister, which is Chris Cass. He's a Canadian guy, works on, I believe, a European car dealership, mostly BMWs. So that's where I learned about these. These are available through a US seller, but you won't actually find them on a website. You have to email them, and I'll put the info down below if you're interested in purchasing these. So I guess we'll start with a 1/2-inch model. Just, unless you can read Japanese, which I certainly can't. But that's the packaging. So that's your 1/2-inch model. I believe there are 72 teeth on all 3. And from what I can remember from Chris's videos, I think he said the OEM of these is a company called King Wang. So I don't know if that's a takeoff on, the UK's King Dick, but but I believe that's what he said. So there's your part number on the 1/2-inch. Again, it's a compact head for a 1/2-inch ratchet. We'll move on to the 3/8. These are, all 3 of them are quick release, and they have this little friction thumb wheel. In case you can read Japanese. Let's see, moderate back drag, typical of Taiwanese ratchets. This handle is familiar to me. I remember the older 36 tooth Duralast ratchets had a very similar handle with this knurling band on them. And some of my own OEM branded ratchets have a handle that's also very similar. They have a satin finish. Last but not least, the 1/4-inch model. And see, it's very compact. Next to my thumb there, you see how small it is? And just my opinion, but I'm not a huge fan of quick release ratchets. So I think, if they just could have made these standard with no quick release and no thumb wheel, they could have made that head quite a bit thinner as well. And if you pair that up with something like a Koken Z series, you'd have a very compact, width-wise combination. Again, if you're interested, I'll leave the info below on how to purchase these. It's not too they don't have them in stock. They have to order them themselves, and it was like 2 weeks for me to receive these. Next, Ulsa tools. Now, I purchased these directly from Ulsa's website, and I think it was $64 for all 3 of them. And the funny thing is that it shipped from an Amazon warehouse in Colorado. I think they did have this same kit on Amazon, but it was more money. So that was why I purchased it direct through Ulsa. Now, I love these, especially the 1/4 inch. That's where I feel these are most useful. These swivel head, or I call them roto head ratchets. I believe these are 92s. Yes, 92s right there. Quarter-inch model. No quick release, which I prefer. There's the 1/4. 3/8, which I still find useful in this style of ratchet. It's part number. The 3/8. 1/2 inch, which I'm sure won't get much use, but they do offer it. Again, these do have a hex head on the side where you can tighten them up to, make this action tighter or looser. Feels pretty good right where it's at right now. But there's your 1/2 inch model. Excuse me. Next, this did come from Amazon. This is a Aries kit. I'll bring that up closer, try and get rid of the glare. But it has 2 swivel heads, the 1/4 and 3/8, and then 3 straight ratchets in each size. Straight ratchets, those are 90 tooth models, and these roto heads are 100 tooth. So I bought this. They don't, at least where I could find on Amazon, you can't buy just the roto heads. You could only get it through this entire kit. I think this kit was around $80. I don't know, you see it comes in this foam. That'll be going in the garbage for me. But let's take a look at the roto heads. They feature aluminum handles. That's definitely less back drag than the Ulsas have. Maybe you can read that part number of just the 1/4" model. These are quick release. For those that care, I said that's not an important feature for me personally. The handle feels nice. Next we'll look at the 3/8. Smooth rotating action. These have Torx heads on them to increase or decrease the tension on them. Sound bite. This one also has less back drag than the Ulsa. Getting black aluminum handle. And then we'll take a quick look at the standard, 90 tooth head. Quarter-inch, it's a good overall length. For those that care, the head there, that's the loosen. And to the right would be tightening, which I know will bother some people. Not a concern of mine at all. Again, I really wasn't interested in these straight ratchets anyway. I only wanted the roto heads. But here's the 3/8. Very light back drag. I mean, not as light as a Koken, but definitely livable. Part number for the 3/8. Again, here's the 1/2". Sounds dry. Again, just got these, so I haven't opened anything up yet to investigate. Again, those are from Amazon. One more thing from Amazon. This, I have opened it up because I've previously photographed all this stuff. But we have another vessel screwdriver set. This one's very reasonably priced. It's like $28 on Amazon. Pretty basic handles and stuff. And for those that think JIS doesn't exist anymore, what's that say? JIS drive from Vessel. Nice JIS cross point tip. This is kind of, well, I mean, it looks like hard plastic, but if you press on it, there is a little give in these. So if you're just thinking of picking up that's the cheapest kit of JIS screwdrivers I know of that you can get. And I mean, I probably already have 5 or 6 other sets. But the Vessel, I've never been disappointed in any of their stuff, so I'm sure they will be fine. Now next, we got some goodies direct from Japan. These are Kawasaki Koa that don't know. Back in the day, most motorcycles used to come with onboard tool kits, and most of the tools that came with those were manufactured by Koa. That's how I've known of them for years. I ordered these through We Bike Japan. I don't remember what the cost. I mean, none of it was extravagant. And I think the shipping charge to get it over to my place here in the U.S. was around $28 for all the items. But we'll pull these out. These are 1719. Koa Streamline Genuine Tool. I'll just dump them all out here. Next you got a 1714. You got a 1214. $12.10. There you can see that one's engraved Honda in the center. Would rather that it said Yamaha or Kawasaki, but Koa did make many of the Honda factory tools. And we got a 10.8. And an 810. Again, it was less than $100 for this. It's the Koa part number. Made in Japan. And I'm very happy with those. Next, another Koa combination set. There's your part number. Again, from We Bike Japan. They do ship to the US. And they give you like 4 different options. UPS, DHL, EMS, which is their mail system over there, I believe. And something else. Oh, ship. You can actually have stuff shipped by container if you want to wait months. And it's not that much cheaper. And I can already hear the guy screaming, "They skip sizes, they skip sizes." Not in Japanese. You work on Japanese stuff, you'll find out what little tools you actually need. So the largest is a 17. Kind of wish there was a 19 included, but again, this is what they offer. So there's your 17. Next size would be a 14, because you will not find 15 and 16 millimeter stuff on Japanese manufactured stuff. Nice edges, though nothing's going to dig into your hand. Next is a 12. There is no 13 millimeter on stock Japanese motorcycles. Another 10 millimeter tool, just what I need. And then an 8 millimeter. And then I got a couple of Kawasaki emblems. There, I cut one open. I'm sure more popular than snap-on ones you can find everywhere to add on your toolbox. I thought these were unique. I think these were like $8 a piece. See, they got double-sided tape on them. But here's your part number. I don't even know if I'm going to put them on my toolbox. I just thought they were neat, so I ordered them. And last but not least, a generic pry bar set. Now this was, when I received this, it was in a plastic sleeve, like the rest of this Koa stuff, with a Koa sticker on it that also said, "Made in Japan." As soon as I saw these, I knew they were not made in Japan. I thought it would be cool to own a set of Japanese pry bars. And I'd searched earlier and couldn't find any others. But again, after posting on Garage Journal, I should have known. Again, Chris Cass let me know that KTC actually does have a 3-piece Japanese manufactured pry bar set. So hopefully he'll buy it and do a video on it before I pull the trigger on it. I think it was about $100 for all three of the KTCs. This, I want to say, was around 40 on the Wii bike. So that's the start of this month's tool haul. I had a long weekend and I ordered some other stuff from Japan and here in America. So it'll probably be towards the end of the month before we get anything else in. But, so that's going to do it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon in the next one.